Sound good? No follow it?
What's that?
No follow it?
No, not week 2.
Questions?
So what's your sense of how Johnny's going to handle all this, just in terms of dealing with the atmosphere and obviously a great defense that he's going to face?
Yeah, I hope good. He has the feel of a kid that has always expected this moment. So I hope that he can handle it and goes out there and plays well. But I expect him to. I think he's just one of those kids that has that type of vibe about him, that nothing's too big for him.
And how does that play out? Because obviously we can't see practice. So what are you seeing when you say he's got that vibe?
Just being able to step in the huddle as a freshman who's never really played and take control like he has out there. I mean, he acts like it's his team, and he's never played a game. So you like that about him. You like that confidence, and hopefully it translates over.
Someone was talking about the importance of the rest of the offense, the more experienced guys kind of playing well for him. How important is that?
It's huge. There's a lot of those guys that have played in big games and big stadiums, so he just has to realize he doesn't have to make every play. There's a lot of guys out there that have made plays and get them the ball and let them do their thing. And so I think they're really going to help carry him all their experience.
Did you give him any extra homework for the weekend?
No, just stay out of trouble. That was it.
What's the biggest takeaway that you got from Florida's defense looking at them after Saturday?
Just what we thought. I mean, better than last year even, which is impressive. They were a top 7 defense last year, and violent up front. I mean, a great D-line. Secondary, they can get down your face and cover you up and attack. So it's going to be a great challenge.
We know about Ryan Swope and Easy. Who are of the other wide receivers who haven't played that much? Who's been having the best camp, you think?
Some of the young guys really stepped up. Thomas Johnson, very talented kid. Savion Holmes. Mike Evans, who's been here but redshirted last year, and Kenrick McNeil is a guy who's played here but had some injury problems, and he's really had a strong camp.
And you're going to go 8? You can go 8 deep, is that what it is?
Yeah, as many as it takes. You know, we feel like we have a bunch of talent, and we usually have an 8-man rotation, but if other guys are playing well, we'll throw them in there.
I think it helped them to play a game last week in their defense, and especially the team that's capable of passing.
I don't think there's any substitute for game experience. And so that's just my take on it. So we'll see.
And with Trey, do y'all have any kind of special packages to get him on the field?
Not really. We'll see how the rotation goes. I let Coach McKinney handle that. But we'd like to get him out there in some capacity.
Have you thought about what this is going to be like for you going out on this field on Saturday and actually having these fans cheering for you this time?
Yeah, I've had it the other way. No, it's exciting. You can just kind of sense the intensity picking up already. So we're expecting a great atmosphere, and we think our kids are going to play really hard.
How comforting is it to have 2 experienced and talented tackles like you do?
That's been good. I mean, they're, I think, as good as any you'll find in the country. So to walk into a situation with those guys and with the freshman quarterback, you know, it's going to be a big help.
What are you seeing from Christian Michael throughout camp and as you guys lead up to the first game?
Just improvement, you know, from the spring till now. It's night and day. Just gotten better and more confident with every time he touches the ball. So hopefully that can come to fruition this Saturday.
Any areas in particular that he's emphasized?
You know, obviously he's going to catch the ball a little bit more out of the backfield than he's used to, and so that's just something that takes reps and takes time.
Do you feel in general that what adjustments have you seen against the air raid in the last couple of years? What are defenses doing now that maybe they weren't doing a couple of years ago?
I mean, it's been everything. You know, I don't call ours the air raid really, but it's just everything. We've seen every look, and I think that's why we emphasize doing what we do and not so much what a defense does. We want to dictate things, and we're going to do what we're good at and attack in that way.
What do you call yours if it's not the air raid?
Just an offense. Yeah.
That many SEC, I mean, is Kentucky similar to you all at all? I mean, this could still be considered a novelty kind of offense to the traditional SEC, wouldn't you think? Or they see?
Yeah, I mean, you know, Cam Newton, what Gus Malzahn does is as, I guess, a novelty as you get. So it's not new to the conference, that's for sure.
What was it like for you to start the game as a freshman? I mean, how difficult was that for you, and how much advice have you given Johnny on that?
Yeah, it was different circumstances. Like I said, I just think mentally he got here, you know, he graduated early, so he's been around a little bit longer, and I think mentally he's prepared himself for this moment. I don't think he expected to sit very long when he got on campus, put it that way. So he's excited to get out there.
What are you
guys maybe doing, Kliff, scheme-wise, just to make sure that he doesn't get engulfed in the moment early and kind of settles in a little bit? How important is that for him?
Yeah, it's big. We're going to run our offense. We're going to do what we do. And like I said, if I had any trepidation or hesitation about putting him in, he wouldn't be the starting quarterback. So.
How comfortable do you feel with the progress Patrick Lewis individually and then as a whole the line has made with tempo going into this game?
It's been good. They did some of it here, and just as steady as we do it, they've had to adjust to that. But it's a veteran group, like we said. It should be the strong point of our team.
I think about pluses for you guys knowing that the defense can't substitute unless you substitute. Basically, what they got is what they got.
Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of teams throughout the country are starting to try and take advantage of that. It's an offensive rule type deal. It's an advantage offense on that. So if you can keep them out there and try to gas them and go fast, I think you should try it.
When you guys were at Houston, maybe there were some questions if your offense could work against BCS schools. Now people are saying, will it work against SEC defenses? Do you feel like you can kind of make a statement with that, or?
Not. I mean, I don't look at it that way. I've always thought it's about players and not plays, you know. And so if you got the guys to do it, you can run pretty much anything you want and make it work. So I don't look at it as some big statement game. We're just trying to win.
Last Champ had some games against Texas Tech. When he was at Texas, and obviously he knows the scheme pretty well, didn't always do as well as he would like to against it. But do you think that gives him a little bit of an advantage that he played Tech those years?
I'm not sure. Like I said, I think personnel changes year to year, and so does the offense with as it branches out to different coaches, different places. So I wouldn't know if that's going to help him or not.
I think Will had problems with Crabtree.
What's that?
Will had problems with Michael Crabtree.
Yeah, I think everybody did.
So you don't believe offenses, up-tempo offenses need like a catchy nickname or anything like that?
I don't think so. I don't think so. I'll let y'all handle that. If you're good enough, they'll give you one. So.
Do y'all have difference? I mean, if you're going one play every 15 seconds, do you want it to go faster, or do you have like a super jet offense?
It just depends on the situation. We just, like I said, we want to get as many plays run as possible, and that's our philosophy. I think if you get more plays, you can do better things on offense.
Well, I guess I remember you at Tech. Is it faster than what y'all were?
We'll find out. We'll find out.
Sam Bradford in 08 at OU, is it faster than that?
That's pretty fast.
Yeah.
They do a good job at OU with tempo.
Write down plays before y'all can come.
We'll find out.
Is there an element that Johnny brings to the quarterback that you haven't had to work with before with guys you coached?
Yeah, the biggest thing I'd say is if he gets out, I mean, he can go. You know, with Case, he'd get what he can get and get out. But I think with Johnny's athleticism, he breaks free. I mean, he can get out and run a little bit. So he's definitely the fastest guy I've played with.
Down from Austin, coach, and how vital is Swope to your offense, and what are your expectations for him?
He's done a great job. He had such a great year last year, and then to come back for his school and his team and really buy into our offense and learn a whole new offense, and he's a leader for us, and he's kind of Johnny's comfort zone out there, and so he's been a huge plus.
Does he remind you of your guy Welker, and can he do better than Wes?
That's a tough question. You know, we always get that question. Wes is a special player, but I will say Ryan's faster than Wes. I mean, just straight ahead speed, and it remains to be seen. He can be as good as he wants to be.
All right. Anything else? Got Sean Porter on deck.
Thank you, Coach.